Always Okay, 1 minute to go. Okay, let's go straight into this. So, thank you, everyone, and you're welcome. Today, we're talking about how to position to get your dream job. Now, what is a dream job? What is a dream job? All right. A dream job is a job that you dream of. Okay, so on a serious note, a dream job, does anybody want to try? I want to make this very, what's it called? Interactive. So, does anybody here want to try? What is a dream job? Not your dream job now. I'm asking, what is a dream job? Anybody trying? What is a dream job? I mean, you're all here for something. You saw something on the flyer that attracted you and brought you here, right? So, can we just try and make this interactive? What is a dream job? Nobody? Okay. All right. So, yeah, let me just go straight into it. A dream job is a job that aligns with your passion, your skills, and your values. Are we together? Okay, so Lucy, I said, what is a dream job? But I already offered the answer. So basically, a dream job is a job that aligns with a person's skills, values, and what's it called? Your skills, your values, and your passions. So when you say you have a dream job, for instance, okay, yes, Cynthia says you think a job that someone is passionate about and finds fulfilling and offers great benefits. Fantastic. Yes, that is a dream job. Now, when you say I have a dream job, you're saying something that I have a job that there's a job that aligns with my passion, that aligns with my purpose. Okay, Mercy says a dream job that offers growth and comfortable salary. So it still comes with salary, which is income, and it still comes with what you're passionate about. So a dream job is meant to give you three major things. A dream job is meant to give you income, impact, and influence. That is when you say you're living the dream, because in this particular role you're making impact on lives, you're influencing people and your environment, and you're getting money. That is a dream job. Yes, Peace says a job that aligns with your passion and pays for the value you bring. Fantastic. But nobody is talking about the impact it's making on other people. You're talking about, so a dream job has three impacts: your money, the people you're serving, and the people you're giving your values to. That's the people you're offering your services to. So you're working in an organization that understands your value, and you're even impact. You're living a life of impact on the job you're doing, and then you're getting money in your pocket. All right, that is a dream job. Thank you everyone for that definition. It shows that we understand what we're talking about today. Okay, so now that we know what a dream job is, now as individuals, do you know your own dream jobs? Or any job matters. If you know your dream job, please be bold and type it in the comments. What is your dream job? Because for you to position to get your dream job means you have a dream job, an ideal job that you know that is a dream for you. And when I mean dream, I don't mean la la land that you're expecting something out of the ordinary to just happen from nowhere. Do you understand? Like I posted on the weekend group, I said working in Schlumberger was a dream of it was a dream for me. I really wanted to work in Schlumberger. However, by the time the opening that fits my dream came, the age was no longer the age couldn't allow me work there. So I had to step down from my dream company. So in as much as we have a dream job, we also have dream companies. So if you know your dream job and you know your dream companies, please can you drop it in the comment? I want to know those that if everybody here already knows their dream job, I mean, it's going to be easy from here. Then we'll move on to how to position to get it. So I'm waiting. Drop your dream job if you know it. And if you don't know it, say, I don't know my dream job. Because before you can position, to get your dream job, then you need to know what it is. What job would you do now that will make you so happy and living the life? That's a dream job. And what job can you do now that even if you're not being paid for it, you still do it with everything you've got? That's a dream job. So please, can we drop it? Nobody's saying anything. Is it that you guys cannot hear me? Ah, hear me. Okay, someone has said. Okay, thank you, Cynthia. Okay, great. You're not sure you're fully aware of it. Fantastic. Okay, great. Anybody else? Work in the UN, changing lives, traveling the world, and getting paid. I'm sorry, Peace, you still don't know what it is. You still don't know what it is because you can work in the UN as anything, as a security man, as the driver, as the admin executive. Thank you, Lovette, for that. Or should I call you a berry? She says, our dream job is to work remotely with an international organization as a data health analyst. Fantastic. So it means have an idea of what you want to do, right? A data health analyst. Fantastic. Any other person? So the reason I said that working in the UN, for instance, doesn't know what a dream job is. You know what a dream company is, but you don't know what your dream job is. So I shared a story on Instagram this morning, and I'd like to share it here so you guys can have better understanding. All right. So earlier, like some months back, I feeling like, oh, the way the economy is going and all that, I need a stable income. And I want you guys to follow me, all right? I work for myself. I am a consultant, I'm an HR consultant and a career development consultant. So I do everything myself, and that's why I'm able to run weekend and make consults and every other thing that I do. Okay, so I felt okay, maybe it's time for me to get a job so that at least there's one source of income. But I don't want to do full-time job. I didn't want to do HR job. I didn't want to stress myself. Last, so I can you all hear me? Is the network okay? Yes, okay, good. You can hear me. All right. So I said, okay, if I want to get a job now, what kind of job would I get? Number one, I know my strength, which is more of career development than HR. Is that fine? So I said, okay, I would love to work as a career development consultant. However, there are very limited companies in Nigeria that will tell you to come and be a career development consultant. So I'm like getting my dream job because getting my dream job in Nigeria is almost impossible. So maybe I should even jackpot and all. Okay. And then I just left it there. And then the next day I went on LinkedIn doing my usual thing. And then I saw this position that says career development consultant, career development specialist. Hey, God, with over 10 years of experience consulting for career, I know what it means because this is in line with my passion. I'm passionate about this thing. I'm passionate about helping people package their CV, package their LinkedIn, make them focus, make them sellable to organizations. And that is everything that career development is all about. So I quickly applied, like, and my CV, when you see my CV, you will know that this person's dream job is a career development consultant. She has had experience in that line, and that is the area she wants to go. Are we together? So I jumped on it. I sent in my CV and all. Less than 24 hours later, I just got a call. Oh, we got your CV. Would like to meet you. And I'm like, okay. I'm still in the market. So I can always get my dream job and all. And because of that, the interview was a breeze because it is me. It is what I'm passionate about. So interviewing for it was more like I was just gisting with someone. So at the end of the day, I got offered the job, but then I realized that I'm not really cut out for a 9 to 5. So I declined the offer. All right. And
Yeah,
that is to
that
say
is
that it just
that's
reminded me
also
that okay, so I can
just more
actually
kind
get
of
a job if I really, really wanted it. All right. And I'll get my dream job because I know what my dream job is and how to position to get it. Did anybody get anything with that story that I just shared? So, in positioning for your dream job, the first thing you have to do is identify what that dream job is. In positioning for your dream job, you need to first identify what that dream job is. All right. What is your dream job? The way to understand your dream job is number one, let's be specific about the industry. Like some of you wrote, you want to work in UN. So you're specific about the industry. You have to be specific about the role. You have to be specific about the company and the work culture you want. So it's not about saying I want to work in UN and travel around the world. I want to work in an NGO, preferably United Nations, as a consultant because I love to monitor, I love to keep data, I love to do all those things. And the culture is that I can travel around the world. So you need to understand this step by step because we're still trying to talk about identifying your dream job. Now, before you can even position, you need to identify what your dream job is. Do you know what your dream job is? Do you know the organization? Do you know the industry? Do you know the role? Do you know the culture? Yes, all of us said money, money, money. Yes, like, and I said it rightly that your dream job should provide you impact, influence, and income. However, for you to know your dream job, you don't know the income yet until you go for interview. And like I said, you can go for interview and decide to still decline because maybe the money is not so commensurate to your years of experience or what you're expecting. Do you
not very
understand?
long.
But knowing how much you're going to earn is not a determining factor to your dream job. I'll say it again. Knowing what you want to earn not a determining factor to your dream job. It doesn't change your dream job. You can dream of being a social media professional or content creator or something. Not because you know how much it's going to bring to you, because you grow. Once you know your dream job, then you now start learning. Then you start learning. Then you now grow to a point the income is commensurate to the value you are given. Are we together? So, in knowing your dream job, like I said, identify your dream job by saying, okay, these are the industry, this is the company, this is the role, this is the work culture I want. What is the work culture that matters to you? Do you know the work culture of the organization? I mean, you're saying everybody, okay, so I'm still on the piece that said UN, right? I think it's piece that said UN. Yes. So you want to work in UN, for instance. What is UN's work culture, and does it align with yours? We see our friends working in Schlumberger and all that. We're like, oh, want to work in Schlumberger, want to work this, want to work that. I'll tell you one of the reasons I wanted to work in Schlumberger because now, as much as you have your dream job, you have your dream company, right? So Schlumberger was my dream company. They had a career development and a talent manager role. Okay, that means they had my dream role. Okay, and their culture, one of their major culture that that I fell in love with was that once it's 12 o'clock, back then, I don't know if they still do it now. Once it's 12 o'clock, they switch off the gen, they switch off the lights, everybody go and sleep. Your compulsory break, compulsory. So you can do anything within that 1 hour, just rest, relax, and all. There was no stress working in the organization. I mean, oh God, they closed 5 on the dot. So I knew, oh, my time is so precious to me, and I needed, to manage my time. So I know my culture means, oh, my time is very precious to me. And that's why I'm very good at working on my own because I can control my timing and all that. So everything played out, just that the age didn't enter. Do you understand? So you need to understand, okay, what's the culture of this organization that I want to work in? Do you get? And then number two, you need to assess your strengths. What skills do you have that can position you for this dream job? What skills do you have that is in line with this your dream job? What interest and what values do you have that aligns with your dream and ideal job? All right. What skills do you have? That industry you want to work, do you understand the major things that are happening there? Do you know anybody working there? Do you know when there are opportunities in that field? Those are the ways you can define your dream job. Okay. Once you have been able to identify your dream jobs, the next step is to package yourself. Okay, package yourself. Now, I have my skills. I know my dream job. I know I want to work in Schlumberger as a talent manager, and I know that I have the requirements they are asking for. I'm within age, I'm within capacity, and all that. So all I need to do is just apply for the job. Now, so how do I apply for the job? I need to personally brand myself so that anywhere they search for me or anywhere they look for me, they see that this girl is a talent manager. All right. Just the same thing I was talking about the career development consultant role. When they searched for me everywhere, like when they Googled my name and they went on LinkedIn, everything pointed at career development and HR. Career development and HR. My Ready Set Work project showed career development and HR. My Med Consult project showed career development. Everything about me was personally branded as a career development. So there was no doubt. Now, if I had not identified my dream job, I would have just been doing everything. I would have just been doing everything, be everywhere. And then when they are searching for me, they are not even sure, like, what exactly is this girl doing? All right. There's some of us that say, oh, our dream job is to be a salesman. Yes, I know some people are running away from sales, but some of us are still interested in sales because some people can sell you while you are sleeping. Everything about that person should be sales. If I search your name, I want to see sales something. I want, it's not like you selling something, but let me see, experience, your passion in selling things. All right, that is so important. You need to focus on your personal branding. Your personal branding is so important. And I know we had the session on personal branding 2 months ago. So you can catch up on online with I think it was with Susan, yes. So you can catch up online for that. However, you need to focus on your personal branding. Focus on your personal branding. Stand out. Update your LinkedIn profile. Put a headshot. Let your tagline be clear that, oh, I am a what's it called? What am I again, sir? I am a professional salesman that can sell anything from negotiation to this, from strategies to this, that. Share industry related articles. Look for events. Go and talk to people. Network and be consistent. Be consistent in everything. Some people will come to me and tell me, oh, I'm still going to get there. Oh, I want to do my CV for this role. And then I check their CV and then it's another role. So for instance, they saw a customer service role they want to apply for and they've never had any customer service role. Maybe they've always been an administrator or something. I'm like, it doesn't match. You need to be consistent. If
I
your
bet
passion is
that
customer
computer that
service,
they bring my bedside drawer
wait,
tomorrow.
Christiana, please can you mute?
Where did they go?
Christiana, please can you
Which one?
please can somebody send message to Christiana to mute? Thank you very much. Okay. So be consistent. When people see you here, let them see you here as the same person. Let them not be wondering, there was a time when I used to work in job, man. Some people will apply for 5 different roles. The name is the same thing, the address is the same thing, the companies are the same thing, but their job descriptions are different. That is not consistent. That is 419. Who are you? It is in deciding and focusing on who you are that you'll be able to get your dream job, that you're positioning yourself to get your dream job. Focus. Have a focus. That's the only way you can move fast and move forward. So be consistent. In being consistent, you are positioning yourself for your dream job. Be consistent on the path of your dream job. So some of you that say, oh, you want to work here as a data analyst, are you currently a data analyst? If I check your LinkedIn page, will I see that you're currently a data analyst? So that when you apply for a data analyst role, and I say, let me even Google this person, I'm seeing, oh, she has had experience as a data analyst, but even if it was internship or something, okay, she's starting on that part. Do you understand? Not tell me, oh, you want to be a virtual assistant, but you worked as a customer service, and then ever is scatter. Try to be consistent. Try to have a focus. All right. Try to have a focus. Please, are you with me? Are you guys still with me? So that I can continue. I just need 1 or 2 yeses. Let me know we're still together. All right, great. Yes, we're still together. Okay. Then the next thing is try and acquire skills and certifications in line with your dream job. In line with your dream job, try and acquire skills, learn skills. There's Coursera, there's Allison, there are short courses in physical short courses. There are skills trainings that would help you of skills so that even if you don't have experience yet to position to get your dream job, by the time you're able to say, oh, I am passionate about HR, for instance, I'm passionate about HR, and because of my passion, as a result of my passion, I have gone to XYZ, I've done my CIPM, or I'm on the path of doing my CIPM, I've done this, that. Even the interviewer will know that, okay, this person is serious, she knows what she's doing. All right. And then learn transferable skills that matters to your dream job. Remember the major question: what is your dream job? And I've told you how you can go about getting or knowing your dream job. All right. Focus on communication, focus on leadership. Those are the transferable skills you will need in any of your dream job, in any area, any dream you have, all these transferable skills, then stay current. Stay current. A lot of you don't even understand that AI is the new world that we are living now. And some people still don't know how to use it. Stay current, stay up to date. Ask how AI can help your dream job, help you get your dream job, all right? Not take it away from you. I know some people have given up and said AI has taken their job. No, AI can help you actually be function better in your organization, all right? So you need to understand how this latest trends can help you position to get this dream job. Don't just push it aside. Learn from it. Pick skills. Develop yourself. All right. The next thing I want to talk about is networking. Ah, networking, no, because in this kind of situation, it is networking that can help you get your dream job, especially if you have not had an experience in that line. Let me say it again. It's networking that's going to help you get your dream job, especially if you've not had any experience in that line. So let's say you've graduated for the last 5 years, you've been doing this, that. One uncle will say, "Yeah, come and stay in my shop." Daddy will say, "Stay in my shop." One auntie will say, "Yeah, come and do this for me." You did 2 months, 3 months, and you don't know how to put all those experiences together. Then you now meet somebody that now says, "Okay, what are you doing?" You say, "You're not doing anything." They say, "Okay, come and work here." Like I said in the beginning, some people stumbled on their dream jobs, and then you start working and all. It's networking, it's family, it's in the process of saying exactly what you want. All right, leverage on the weak ties, connect with people, your friends, your colleagues, and open your mouth and ask, is there a job? And it's not just any job. I am actually interested in the data health something data health analyst role. Do you know if there's any opening in your organization? I know so many people that have gotten their dream jobs as a result of referral, as a result of networking. All right. So networking is very key in positioning to get this dream job. Are you guys with me? Networking is very key in getting your dream job, in positioning to get your dream job. Then the next thing I've talked about your CV, your cover letter. There's no need saying, "Oh, I was working as an admin, then I worked as a salesperson, but now I want to work as this." Package everything. There's something called packaging. Package everything that by the time they see it, by the time the recruiter sees it, the person is seeing your dream job. The person is not seeing all the other things. And I don't mean remove it. I mean, there's a way you can package that the person is not going to see other things. I mean, if you really want to package your CV, you can send me a message after this session. All right. And then, of course, like I said, I was called for the interview. And I mean, it was a breeze because I mean, it was like I was gisting because it was something I was passionate about because I was well read about it. I had networked about it. I had all the information I needed about the role. So when we're interviewing about it, it was like a breeze. If I call you for an interview for your dream job, how confident are you? How confident are you? Are you going to be afraid? It's still the same thing. It's your passion because your dream job is what you're passionate about, what your skills can carry. That means you already have it inbuilt. Do you understand? That means you already have it inbuilt. So all you need to do is just go for the interview with all the confidence because you know this is my work. All right. I know some of you do some things, and if somebody calls you to come and what's it called defend your job or your project, you go there with so much confidence. That is the confidence you need to actually get your dream job. All right. So prepare for interviews. Then look for opportunities, volunteers, internship. Go to companies. Are you looking for intern? Be willing to intern. Be willing to start from a zero level. You can't say, "Oh, I've had 5 years of experience, so I can't go and start." Me, yeah, as big as I am. No, 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 no. I can't go and do that. Start from small because your dream job, if you've not had any experience in that line before, you start from the beginning. All right? You start from the beginning. So look for opportunities, look for volunteer jobs, look for internship, be visible, post on social media, and every other thing. And then most importantly, you have to know that everything starts from small. So you will grow. So you have to come up with, you have to have a growth mindset. Like at the back of your mind, you know that, okay, most important thing is I grow in this dream job. My dream job will become a reality. However, I need to learn, I need to start from scratch, I need to grow in it. And then position for different opportunities. Position for different opportunities. Because your dream job is to work in UN as something, all right? Okay, no, let me use a very zone. Because your dream job is to work with an international organization, which means you don't even know which international organization. As a data health analyst, means you can actually start working with a local organization as a data health analyst while you position to get your international organization. Because it's your dream job, does not mean you're going to sit down in your house and be waiting for the big break. You need to start from where you are, where the opportunities are, the internship, start gaining experience. In fact, by the time you gain a couple of experiences, you might even realize that this dream job was just in the dream. It's not a real thing. It's not my dream job. I'm moving on. I know some of us have had that experience. They are like, so I'll share a story. When I was younger, when I finished school, all I wanted to do was work in a bank. I don't even know who sent me that message. I don't know. Hey God, I wanted to work in a bank. I wanted to work in a bank. Maybe because they always looked fine. Excuse me. Maybe because they always looked fine, then teller and all those things. So I wanted to work in a bank for whatever reasons, I don't know. Working in a bank was my dream job at that time. And so I even prayed about that dream job. I was looking to get it. I wanted to get that dream job. However, I got the dream job. And the day I was supposed to resume, I got it on a platter, interesting. And the person said, oh, go to this bank. I've already told them about you. Just go there and say your name is Eniola from, I can't remember the guy's name. So I said, oh, yes, fantastic. Finally, I'm going to have my dream job, blah, 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 blah. And I asked myself, is this really your dream job or a nightmare? Because that means you're going to be locked up. You're going to be in a space because I value my time so much. I've valued my time since I was in school. So it wasn't a new thing. I knew myself enough to know that my time is very precious to me. And I know that bankers don't see daylight. Is they get to the office in darkness and they live in darkness. I just had to say, no, this is not my dream job, it's a nightmare. So I quickly analyzed it. I told the guy, I said, I sent somebody else. And the person got the job because she wanted it. So are you self-aware enough to know when it is actually not a dream job? Do you know yourself exactly? Have you asked yourself, why is this my dream job? Why do I want to work in UN? Is it because you see some people working and traveling up and down? There are some people working in I've never seen airplane. So do you know why you want to work in UN? Why do you want to work in an international? Why are you specific about international organizations? I'd like us to actually write these questions down so you can have an answer because you need to know your dream job. And if you do not know your dream job, check out your skills. What are you passionate about? What are those things that if people call you, in fact, by the time we ask 2 to 3 people for what do you think this girl is most skilled in, by the time they mention it, you're like, oh yes, 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 you're correct. Something that you do that if they don't pay you, you are fine with it. That is what you should focus on for your dream job. Because your dream job is not just fancy, it's not, oh, it will bring money immediately. It might not bring money immediately. Most times, it doesn't bring money immediately. It's over time that the income comes. Do you understand? But the impact, the influence will be felt because it's something you're passionate about. So I'm going to ask you this evening, what are you passionate about? Could that be your dream job? By the time you find out what you're passionate about, now you're now going to write 5 different industries that five different job functions that are aligned to what you're passionate about. So let me give an example. For instance, I'm passionate about talking. So as somebody that talks a lot, what are the 5 different jobs that can fit me? Can we drop it in the comments if it makes any sense to you? I want to know if you guys are following. Someone that talks a lot, for instance, I just love talking. What job role do you think would work for me? What do you think I'll function in best? I'm waiting. Sales, good. I'm waiting. Please, let's bring more. Let's bring more. TV or radio presenter, fantastic. Sales, yes. Please bring more. Please bring more. Customer service, yes. Marketing, communication experts, thank you very much. Now, we have this, all right? Then I now know that yes, red carpet host, amazing. Now I know a few things. I know that I can't sell anything. I can talk, but I can't sell because I don't like to lie. Because selling includes lying. If I'm lying, put it there. But me, I know that if you're a salesperson, that lie you have to practice it and say it. You have to. If you're a salesperson, have you seen a salesperson sell dead rats? They'll sell dead rats and you want to hang it on your wall. That is a salesperson. I cannot lie. So because I know you do not agree, fantastic. Are you a salesperson? All you people, continue. Thank you. You will tell me the reason you don't agree, okay? I can't. If I don't believe in the value of the product, I can't sell it to you. And there are so many salespeople out there that don't believe in the value of something and they're selling it. Me, I cannot. I don't even share church flyers or any flyers randomly because I'm like, well, everybody will be all right. I'm not passionate about that. So the fact that I'm passionate about talking, but I know that I can't sell.
Excuse me, that's not my
Okay, so who is laughing now? Okay, Christine. Okay, I've muted her. Do you understand? That is one. Red carpet host. Yes, I've tried it a couple of times, but it's not something I'm passionate about. All right. So you list these things out and then you answer yourself, okay, communication expert. My English is not fluent like that. So the fact that I like talking does not mean I'm eloquent. That's another angle to look at it. Do you understand? Are we together? So you will list it out and you will tell yourself, you will ask yourself these things. You'll be like, okay, so the fact that I like talking, but I can't sell. I know I can't sell. There's no need lying to yourself. I can't sell anything. I'm not a salesperson. Time I tried to do business, I dashed out everything at the end of the day because I don't even know how to call you and say, please come and buy clothes. I can't even convince myself to buy clothes. Then I'll now convince somebody else to buy clothes. I can't. So you need to, that's where this self-awareness part comes in. I know I can talk, but there are some things I cannot do. And like I always say, knowing what you cannot do is so liberating. Because when you know what you cannot do, then you can now streamline what you can do. Do you understand what I'm saying? Knowing what you cannot do is liberating because after you know what you can, you know you can't lie, you know you can't steal, you know your culture, you know the things you can't take. You can't take somebody talking to you anyhow. Then you now go to an organization and the boss is talking to you anyhow. You know, no, 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 I can't take this. I'd rather sit in my house than to be insulted by somebody. You know you can't take that. It's going to help you streamline your culture. It's going to help you understand your values, and then it's going to help you know exactly the places you cannot work. Do you understand? So once you know what you cannot do, so a lot of people will say, "Oh, but I don't know." Like Cynthia Rhodes, she doesn't know yet, but she thinks she has an idea. Fantastic. What are the things you cannot do? What are the things that you can't even think of as a dream job? Some people will say, "I know I cannot sing. I can never." sing, or I can never be an entertainer or something because of their line of work and something. It's okay. We know what you cannot do. And then to help you streamline what you can do, then we now start crossing the T, dotting the I's, and striking things out. Okay, you cannot sing. Okay, fine. We know singing is out of it. Oh, I cannot face the crowd. Why can't you face the crowd? Is there something we need to look into? No, I just don't like it. Remove it. What are you passionate about? What were you passionate about as a child? Those are the things you would identify that can actually help you find your dream job. And your dream job is not just, oh, the day you lie down, you're counting ceiling and you're like, oh, I wish I could be an Otedola's son. That's a dream job for some people, you know. But then to what end? Do you understand? That was just a joke, by the way. Bottom line is identify your strengths, identify your weaknesses, identify the things you cannot do, identify the things you can do. All right? And be self-aware to know and accept, then we can now start streamlining your dream job. So for someone that likes, okay, I've said talking. What other skills do we have? I want to see if you guys are following me. By the way, Perpetual, I've been waiting for you to write why you do not agree with um, sales line. I want to believe that's what you said you don't agree to. I would like to hear we would all like to hear your opinion actually. Okay, I think she's offline for now. Okay, so I'm waiting for you guys now. I've mentioned talking. What other skills do we have that we can use to identify what we love to do? I've mentioned talking. So who else wants to share? Writing, fantastic. Thank you, Posse. So, as someone that loves writing, for instance, let's give us ideas. What can someone that loves writing do? Job description or job title. Let's bring it up now. Content creation. Okay. Yeah. Script writing. Yes. Organizing. Storytelling. Exactly. Communications manager. Now, it's not everybody that knows how to script write. I think it's a different skill entirely. So the fact that you love writing does not mean you can script write, does not mean you can storytell, does not mean you can manage communications. Some people just love writing fictions because they have good imaginations. So writing comes with, okay, yes, I love writing. Now I have to ask myself, do I have a good imagination for writing stories? Yes, I do. Then you write your story. Script writing is a skill on its own, but some people are naturally born to be a script writer. It's a gift that they have. And then just so that I don't forget to say this, most of our dream jobs are aligned with our values, and our values comes from our core beliefs, and our core beliefs comes from our background. So whatever you believe, whatever you grew up with, forms your core beliefs and your values, and forms what you love to do. So think about it. When you were young, what was that one thing you loved to do so much that when you grew up, you're like, I want to do this when I. Sorry about that. My internet just went off, but I'm back. Great. So you see, some of us when we're young, we knew what we liked a couple of things. Maybe we love to paint, we love to draw, we love to do stuff, and it could actually be your dream job. I mean, thank God we're in 2024. It's not about lawyer, doctor, medicine. Those things I don't think was anybody's dream job. I think I think everybody that was told to be a medical doctor, maybe like 50% were shall forced to do it, shall become a doctor. The rest I don't know because I don't know how somebody would like blood. But I'm just saying that your dream job could be is a result of your passion. Your passion stems from your growing up days. All right. So that for your dream job. So I'm going to ask again, and I'd like to end with this. What is what are you passionate about that you can use to get your dream job? And what can you do? What extent or what length are you willing to go to get your dream job? I believe we've all gotten that. What extent are you willing to go to get your dream job? Now, I'm going to end there now and I'm going to ask for questions. I know some people came here with questions. I think Mercy, I don't know if you're on the call. You mentioned that you got your dream job once. I don't know if you're willing to share that now, but if you have any questions, please it's time to drop it because let's trash this thing because I know a lot of people have questions on maybe they've applied for jobs or someone that sent me a message and said she has applied for jobs so much and she's not getting calls. And I said I was going to address it today because sometimes we apply for the wrong jobs and we apply the wrong way. I don't see you applying for a job that you are qualified for and you're not getting calls. That is like almost impossible as long as you're qualified for it. And how do they know you're qualified for it? Your CV. Because they are not witches and wizards. It's your CVs they will see first. Any recruiter is going to see your CV first before they know if you're qualified for it. So if they see your CV and they're like, nah, this is not working, then that means something is missing on your CV. That means you need to focus on the packaging side. And it's not about applying for 50 jobs. Do you read the job description before you apply for the job? Sometimes we skip reading the job descriptions. Most people apply, once they just see the job title, they just send their CV. Just send, send, send. You don't even know exactly what the company is asking for. You don't know. You just jump and apply, jump and apply, jump and apply. And then you now say, oh, I'm not getting called. Did you check the CV? Can your CV pass through the automated system? That's the ATS. Can your CV pass through it? Because some companies uses the ATS, and the moment your CV doesn't have the keywords, pew, it's gone. Can your CV pass through it? So those are the ways you would know that maybe I've been applying wrongly for the right jobs. Are we together? So I want to believe I've answered that question for that person. So if you have any question now, please I'd like you to ask. Mercy, Mercy, are you ready to share? Do you still want to share? Okay, so I don't think Mercy is online. So do we have any questions, please? I'd like us to ask questions now. Okay, so she has a question. She says she has, okay, someone says, I have a multiple passion, such as feeding people, clothing people, talking, acting, and singing. And I love to have a job, but I also don't like it because it limits my time to explore the rest. Is this normal? Yes, it is normal. It means you know yourself that your time is important to you. You want to control your time. So now, anybody that controls their time is either a business person or an NGO person, all right? Maybe you're working in a non-governmental organization, or you have your own non-governmental organization, or you own your business. So it allows you to have all the time you want. So working in an organization might not work for you because you will not give your best. Okay, you will not give your best, you will not give your full best if you're working in an organization knowing that you don't like your time. I mean, you want to have your time. However, you like feeding people, you like clothing people, you like talking, you like acting. Everything you've written here points to a non-governmental or not-for-profit organization. So if you'd ask me, I would say look in that line, see what aspect you can focus on. Do you understand? See what aspect you can focus on. Like, oh, do I want to work as a project manager, or as a monitoring and evaluation person, or as a data analyst or something? Then you can now start building the career in that aspect. Do you understand? Great. So look in that line. There is a career in that part. There is a career in that part. There is. There is. So you can be a project manager and you have your time to yourself. You're not being what's it called? You can control your timing. So yes, it's possible and it's normal. It's very normal. Thank you very much for that question. Does anybody have any other question? Any other question? Okay. Must all your passions combine to get your dream job? Or just picking out one of your passions and finding a dream job with it? Let's even identify your passions first. Write it down. You might even now find out that by the time you list it out, everything is linked together. Like she wrote it down: feeding people, clothing people, talking, acting, and singing. Everything can work under one umbrella, a project manager. Yes. So write down your passion first. Let's even see what it is first. But I don't think anybody is passionate about things that are off. So I don't think you'll be here and saying, "Oh, I'm passionate about in giving injections to people." That is doctor or nurses, and then I'm passionate about fighting in the war, and then I'm passionate about drawing in the kitchen or something like that. Do you understand? Exactly. So it still has to do with talking. So now you like talking, directing, production, which means media. Exactly. So pick an angle, an arm of your media. Do you want to focus on children media? Do you want to focus on producing movies? Do you want to focus on producing movie for children? Do you understand? Everything can align, can now sum up to one umbrella. Do you understand? Like if you know me now, you know one of my core is helping, empowering people basically in different ways. Do you understand? But at the end of the day, it's still under the umbrella of empowering people. So now, what ways do I empower people? Empower women to get jobs, to stay in their jobs, to be confident in their jobs, and all that. So now I'm empowering women to something career. Do you get? So it's still under one umbrella. And that's the same thing. So by the time you see these things and you say, okay, I like talking, directing and production. Talking in what sense? That means if I produce a movie or something for children, okay, so now I can direct children and all that. It's a passion. So it's something I can do while I'm sleeping. So I can do it. And I'll put everything, see, it's all packaging. I can package everything and everything, I'll be doing everything I love in one umbrella. And it's going to make so much sense. Because I don't think people have different of passions. I don't think so. I don't believe so. except somebody else wants to prove me. Did I answer your question, Cynthia? Okay, great. So does anybody else have any other question? Don't worry, it doesn't have to be related to what we just talked about. If it's something that has to do with career or something, I think we can just talk about it now because this is our last informational session for the year. The next time we meet virtually is going to be next year. We're having our goal setting and planning for 2025 exactly 2 weeks from now. Exactly 2 weeks from now. So if you'd like to register, it's just 10,000 naira till tomorrow night. After tomorrow night, we revert back to 15,000 naira. Yes, early bird closes tomorrow night. And it also doubles at our weekend end of the year party. So I'd like to encourage everyone to register, invite people to register as well. It is so important to plan ahead for 2025. Trust me, 2025 is not the year that we want to enter, not sure of how we're entering. And I'm not talking about all those what's it called resolutions and all those things. No, we're talking about actually mentally preparing for 2025. You need to mentally prepare for 2025. So if you would like to register, please send a message to me and we're going to do that registration for you ASAP. Okay, so Lucy said, I have a knack for organizing people and ensuring they do what's expected to achieve. He said, yes, yes, it's organizing. It's planning, event management, people management. Yes, it could even be under HR. It could be what's it called? A people manager in HR. Yes, definitely a career in that. This people manager, as long as organizing people to do what? To do what they're expected to do. That's a people manager, that's HR. That's a career path. Yes, there's a career path in that. That's HR, people manager. And there's so many jobs on LinkedIn looking for people manager. But then you have to be able to not only discover it on your skills, like I said, upskill, go and learn stuff, and then package yourself as a people manager. And then start going to your events where you manage people, like volunteers, for instance. Maybe there's a project and you say, oh, I managed the volunteers for this event, I organized them, I was able to tell them what to do and all that. That is people managing. Oh, I'm in my church or in my place of work or something, I'm the one in charge, I'm always the team lead, I manage people. Do you understand, Lucy? Yeah, so there's definitely a job in that, and that's called people management. That's a people management job. All right. So yes, there's a part in that. It's a very good career path, sir. Very, very good career path. Yeah, so you can flow in that. Yeah. So any other question before we bring this session to an end? I mean, I don't want it to pass 1 hour. It has already passed 1 hour, but do you have any other question? I'd like to answer any of your question. Okay, good. What advice do you have for a single mom who is a graduate, a cleaning job that pays 150K and she has worked faithfully for 6 months? Now she wants to leave because she got another job that pays 70K, but it's her passion. She should go for her passion because there's no career path in cleaning. She's going to be a cleaner for a very long time. Cleaners, they don't have KPIs. There's nobody checking them if they performed or not. As long as the company is clean, there's no business in that. So, what is most important to her? Is it the money or the career growth? If it is the career growth, like I said, if it's something you're passionate about, it can grow up to become your dream job. Okay? So if it's something she's passionate about, it can grow to become a dream job. So like I said, your dream job doesn't start paying you the big money immediately. So I would advise her to leave the cleaning job if she wants career progression, and then if she goes for that job, then she can progress career in her career. So yes, I would advise her to leave, but then it's still up to her to decide if she wants to leave or not. because I know everybody's saying economy and all that. Oh, how would she manage and all? But then, if she keeps the job now, if she keeps the 150K cleaning job now for the next 1 year, she's going to be a cleaner for the next 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, and she would have been wasting time. When if she gets this job for 70K, she can apply after doing like 6 months and she has gotten experience. She can apply for another role and get a better job. So she should choose the one that is most important to her: career growth, career progression, or money. You really can't decide for the person. The person has to decide for herself. So she should choose career progression or money, yeah. So let her choose. You really can't choose. I would advise choose career progression so that in another 5, 10 years you look back and be happy you did. But if you choose money, you keep collecting the money. But looking at itself, even the 150K is not enough. Even the 150K is not enough. Just there. 150K is just there. Because how many things can 150K buy? All right. Thank you for that question. I hope I've been able to answer that. So, any other question? Last question. Last question. Last question. Okay, so in the absence of any question, I just want to encourage us again to discover your dream job. Write out the skill you have that is common to you and write down 5 jobs that are aligned to that skill. And that way you can get the kind of job that works for you. And then you can start identifying if it's your dream job or not. And then gradually, you will get into that dream job. I wish you all the best, everyone. Thank you for joining. Register for our goal setting and planning for happening on the 14th of December 2024. I promise you, it's going to be an amazing time. And when I say it's going to be an amazing time, I know it's going to be an amazing time. All right, register for it. Early bird closes tomorrow, and what's it called? Let's just plan that 2025 is going to be an amazing year already. I'm going to see you virtually next year, or physically in 2 weeks' time. Okay. Oh, Mercy, it's your first time here. Thank you for your kind words. Oh, thank you, Cynthia. So, someone asking if one has gotten their dream job, is there a right time to ask for a salary increase or promotion? Okay, so yes, there's a right time to ask. How many years have you worked there in that position? Have you done your KPI? Are you always on point? Do they have any complaints about you? Have you been there for a year or 2 years and you've been on one salary and no promotion? So those are the questions you ask yourself. Once you've been there for like a year or 2 years, 2 years maximum, and all your KPI, by the time they ask you, oh, all the things that you have been asked to do you do them well? And are you diligent? Are you a good staff? That's the way to put it. Are you a good staff? Are you the kind of staff that can't be disposed? If yes, then you can take the opportunity and ask for your a raise, because I mean, economy and all whatnot. But if you have just been there for 2 months, 3 months, you don't have any mouth to answer because you're still under probation. Probation is 6 months, whether we like it or not. KPI is key performance indicator. Your KPI is your key performance indicator that shows that you're performing well. There's a test that they run. They'll ask you questions concerning your performance. Okay, so when they asked you to do this, did you meet your target? Did you do everything you're supposed to do? Did anybody complain about you? Did you train? Have you gone to self-develop yourself? Have you gotten more skills than when you came? Why do we need to promote you? Is it because you have spent 5 years here, or because you have what that role that they want to promote you to requires? So all those questions you need to ask yourself. You need to be able to able to defend it before you can ask for promotion or increase in salary. Okay, so what if you joined and when you got on the job, you realize that people that apply for the same role are being paid higher? That's your error. Before you join, you make your research. You do your research, ask questions. How much are they paying people in this area? And then when you're negotiating for salary, you let them know, especially if you're not the only one on the role, what is your budget for this role? How much do you intend to pay me? By then, you would have done your research. How much do they pay people in this role? So you're not shortchanging yourself. All right. Yes, salary debatable. Yes, when you're interviewing, you negotiate, you calculate your value, your transport, your feeding. What values do you have that you're bringing on board, and how much would it cost? Those are the things you use to negotiate. So once you're able to negotiate and they now say, no, we can't pay you that, maybe because of your years of experience or you're not meeting up to the level of people they pay such an amount of money, then you will have an answer when you find out that other people are being paid more than you. Do you understand? But if you enter a role and you meet that other people are being paid higher than you, then you have to ask yourself, you can't ask the company, where did I miss the negotiation? What should I have done differently? Do you understand? What should I have done differently? What did I do right? What did I do wrong? You can't go and ask the boss because you saw. No, it's wrong. Because you negotiated, you signed the offer letter. They didn't put a gun to your head to say sign. You didn't. You were not forced to sign it. You signed it. So you can't go and renegotiate because you heard somebody else is collecting more than you. It's wrong. It's wrong. So it's either you stay there, collect your salary, and wait till the right time to negotiate a higher salary, or you leave. I don't know if that makes sense to you. Yes, you have to work your way to getting to the top because going to demand for money because other people are earning higher than you and they're on the same role can lead to either a sack or something, and they'll be like, "But we negotiated, you signed, so why are you now coming again?" And it's not good for you, also. Yeah, it can breed bad blood. Okay. Welcome back, Perpetual. So, are you ready now to tell us why you didn't agree with me on what? I'd like to hear your opinion. You can type it out or you can unmute. All right. Adenze, I hope I answered your question. You get clarity? Great.
Yes,
So,
ma'am,
walk
you
your way
did.
to the
Thank
top.
you.
Yeah, walk your way to the top. Even if you heard the person you're senior to is collecting more than you, there's nothing you can do about it except you leave the organization. Okay. If you go and meet them, if you go and meet a very narcissistic boss, it's not going to be good though. So please let's not do that. Okay. All right. Thank you everyone for joining this session. I'm sure I want to believe there are no more questions. And if there are questions, we'll continue it on our Women in Career Advancement Network community on WhatsApp. If you're not a part of us yet, you can join with this link. I'm putting the link in the chat room. You can join us with this link and then we'll continue our conversations on the group. Thank you very much. And please don't forget to do your assignment and drop it on the group. When you're done, just put done. I now know what I'm passionate about and the kind of jobs that are in line with that passion, and that will help me get my dream job. All right. Thank you, everyone, once again for joining. I hope we've been able to answer your questions. I hope we're all on the right path, and I wish you all the best in your job search and your career endeavors throughout the remaining part of this year and 2025. For those of you that will register for the goal setting session, see you on 14th of December. My name is Eniola Peters. I don't think I introduced myself earlier. My name is Eniola Peters, the founder of the Weekend Community, and I was happy to be of value to you guys today. All right, have a good evening, everyone. say hello to somebody. You can unmute and say hello, good night.